gathered right there in the former church. Dermo Flapjack, Ishiaki Bono, Vice Mature, and Yashiro. Manhattan Cafe in Bridget. All 7 winners at the Robichaud Rumble a couple weeks ago. All of them are getting title shots tonight. None of them know which ones. We're going to find out soon enough. Welcome to Case in Point. Hello everyone, this is Yo Faithful Amanda Splatts, aka Mandy Dangerously, and welcome to Case in Point, our 11th PLE. Been doing this for like 13, 14 months, it's been great. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Clanker. Been doing this, and we're gonna keep doing it. And things are gonna be fucking great doing it. Unfortunately, we're just gonna have to do it live tonight, man. Sometimes you gotta do it live. I don't see this being a too horribly long show. We do have a collab later today. Me, Malone, Dead Mac. People will be playing some Gentleman's Dispute and some Buckshot Roulette. But tonight we're here about the fallout from the Robichaud Rumble a couple weeks ago. A couple weeks ago we had a whole bunch of battle royals, a bunch of 5-star matches. The type of excellence you expect in World Extreme Battle Pro. And you have that good old RNG element that's always so much fun. But before we do that, we have some important announcements about the future of World Extreme Battle Pro. For one thing, there will be 2... I know I said I wanted to stop doing 2 shows a month because I had other stuff to do. There will be 2 shows in March. I believe I'm going to have to pre-tape one of them or maybe hold it on a random Sunday, but there will be 2 shows in March. And right now, before we get started with the action today, I want to introduce the first one.
Fighting to come again. As a year flew by from the excitement, we now declare the opening of our special team tournament begins in 1996.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am an absolute SNK file. Y'all fucking know this. This March, a couple weeks from now, we will be holding King of Fighters. Not specifically 96, but that's my favorite intro, like Violent Fighting to Come Again. I mean, come on, how fucking cool is that as a phrase? Yes, we will be holding King of Fighters, a one-night, 8-team, 3-on-3 tag team tournament. Whomever holds the stable championship, it will be on the line, and it's going to be one hell of an event, and it's not even the biggest thing we're doing in March, but I have always loved King of Fighters. King of Fighters has always had a very special place in my heart. I mean, I love Street Fighter, obviously. I've always been a huge fan of Street Fighter, but something about King of Fighters just... Hold on. Hold on. Was that coming out of the fishing village, of the fishing shack? Ladies and gentlemen, our world heavyweight champion, one of the most dominant champions in this federation's history, Geese Howard. He has not told us. We do not know who he's going to face tonight in the main event to defend his World Heavyweight Championship. But it doesn't really matter, does it? This man, this legend, who will soon be officially enshrined in Fatal Fury, City of the Worlds, as a playable character. What do you have to say? Places. Disgusting. If it were me, I'd have paved over it and put it in a parking lot long ago. Not even a store, just a large parking lot. I have no idea what effort's thinking. So, the most dominant, most powerful man in this federation, arguably in this entire world, a nightmare whose shadow was cast on this world, once again made flesh. I'm here to find out that I don't even know who I'm going to be facing tonight. Normally that would annoy some of the previous title holders. I know G-Man personally would have complained about this. But no. I have spent my life doing two things. Crushing any bug who dare climb up Geese Tower, and getting thrown off of it. Here's the thing, though. I always get back up. Certain resilience you need when you run a place like Southtown. The resilience to resist even death. When you look into my eyes, tell me. You look straight into my eyes. What the hell? What the absolute fuck? What the Hey, Geese, how's it going, man? Hey, don't mind. And I know we didn't have a lot of time today. Amanda's got some other bullshit planned. Which, maybe Amanda, maybe don't plan other collabs and things like that if you've got a show to do. Maybe you should focus on the task at hand, right? Get him over the fucking mic. So, regardless, I just wanted to go ahead and make an announcement. Unfortunately, as you may know, our precious Takanashi Kiara, one of the founding members of Deadbeats Inc., has been injured. Poor little bird got her wings clipped because of that elven woman. So, considering she's not healthy enough to defend her half of the belts, I have decided I will go ahead and sub in for her. And you interrupt me to tell us this? Yeah. I know it seems a little bit arrogant, but I wanted to come here and see Amanda's face when I told her that I was taking the main event. Because you know, Amanda has problems with me. Like, I know she said in the past she's had problems with me. And now here, look, due to circumstances beyond anyone's control, I'm going to take the main event of the show. I just want to see your expression when I said that. So, she didn't tell you. What? When the advertised Takamori versus Bar Windfish match was called off due to injury, my heavyweight title match was moved up to the main event. What the Your arrogance and your hubris has done you in once again, punk. Go ahead and let your little death mistress know. And while you're talking to her, remind her that, yes, she and her little chicken girlfriend may have made a big splash announcing the formation of Deadbeat Inc. Don't forget who really runs this place. Yeah, well, don't you forget, I am the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. That means absolutely nothing here. You're wasting my time. Let me know when my challenger is ready. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a slight change in the order of operations tonight. Yes, since Takanashi Kiara is in fact injured, we are going to have East Howard's match be the main event. But yes, indeed, it will be Mori Calliope and Takanashi and CM Punk, who will be subbing in for Kiara, defending against Bar Windfish. They earned that title shot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, pause the music slightly. It is time for the first title match of the day. So all 7 of you have won random title shots. 5 of you will be getting those title shots today. 2 of you, we're going to hold on for a little bit. Got a little something special. Now, all of these cases have been sealed, but we know who the entrants are going to be. So, when you hear your theme music play, go ahead and make your entrance. The following matchup will be for the Jet Championship. I thought I said to turn the music off, the hardcore club off. Ladies and gentlemen, we are starting off in a big way with the big man, Jumbo Flapjack. He will be challenging for Marissa Rossetti's Jet Championship, the one title that must be defended on every single show, regardless if it's a PLE, tournament, special event, whatever. So hey, James, thank you for stopping by. We have opened the first of 7 cases tonight, and this one's for the Jet title. The massive PepsiCo representative, Jumbo Flapjack, taking on one of the most dominant champions in this federation, the Jet champion, Marissa Rossetti. Jumbo Flapjack, of course, he is no slouch in this federation. He is no newcomer. He was part of the original 8-person tournament to crown the first ever World Heavyweight Champion, called the New Gods of Mahavre, won by Bridget. Bridget herself also has a championship case. We have no idea who's gonna cash in. We got 6 more people waiting. We're gonna see who the World Heavyweight Champion title shot goes to, which will be our main event since Kiara is injured right now. Oh, missing with the big clothesline, but the power of Marissa Rossetti cannot be denied. Ladies and gentlemen, it is fucking cold here in the fishing village. Just a little bit away from the Whirling in Rags. A couple weeks ago, we had the Revachol Rumble. 7 Battle Royal winners. And Jumbo was one of the people who won a Battle Royal, got 100% 5-star match rating. Big slam by the big man. He's been floundering a little bit ever since New Gods of Mahavre, but he still found his way to PepsiCo. Will he be able to carve out... Oh, big flame! That would have been actually kind of nice. I wouldn't mind getting hit by that. It's so fucking cold out here today. Jumbo Flapjack, kind of hanging in the periphery of this federation since towards the beginning. Now he's got a shot to climb up that ladder. Wrench in the eyes. We will also have a #1 contendership match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Not only will we have a title match, but a #1 contendership match, as the G-Man of City 17 takes on the Kingmaker, Leopold Gainitz, the man of the wind, who may be controlling the Howard Corporation from behind the scenes. We don't know. But this is for the Jet title. The Jet title must be defended on every single show. Marissa Rossetti, one of the most powerful former World Heavyweight Champion. And in fact, pin for Flapjack. He's too close to the ropes. In fact, it was Marissa losing to Geese Howard, losing the belt to Geese Howard, that started his reign of terror. Oh, big monkey flip by Jumbo Flapjack. We'll call it a Flapjack flip, maybe. Oh, you cannot block that. You cannot block that. That is safe as hell. It's strength versus large man. I'm sure this is a fetish. I'm sure this is like 3 fetishes. But it's also some of the most intense action you're going to see here. And it's all here on World Extreme Battle Pro. Case in point. We got all the titles on the line tonight, including Geese Howard's World Heavyweight Championship. Oh, nasty headbutts by Jumbo. And just announced the first show in March in a couple weeks. We're doing King of Fighters, baby. KOF, violent fighting to come again. 3-on-3 tournament. And late in March, we got something even bigger planned. Beat and punches by Marissa. Big old running to, big old kick to the butt. Nothing fancy about a kick to the butt. Pancratium does not need to be fancy. Marissa Rossetti, leader of the Muscle Gym, including such luminaries as Major Orion and the She-Hulk, and recently adding Hishiaki Bono to their roster. We have, now that Symboli Rudolph is the commissioner of World Extreme Battle Pro, we have seen more Umas hanging out. We have seen Manhattan Cafe join, and she's getting a title shot. And of course, Goldship is always doing Goldship. Oh, choking her out. That nasty choke by Jumbo. Hey, Marissa is strong and jacked as hell. But this is still a massive, like 500-pound dude who eats birds. It's strength versus girth. And this is just how we got 12 matches today. Oh, she ducked the flames! She ducked the flames! I wonder if that fiery red helmet hair of her would have blocked it anyways. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm just here for the ride. Oh, flapping her down. Trying to keep her off her base. Keep those dangerous limbs from flailing. Not always successful, though. Nasty kicks by Marissa. One of the most powerful and dominant faces we've seen in this federation. Names like Bridget and the G-Man come to mind as well. Bridget, ooh, waiting impatiently at the church, converted into a disco. Oh my god, no, don't sit on her face. That's fucking... Oh, she punched him in the butt. She punched him in the butt. What the fuck is going on at the fishing village? The question of the immovable force, the unstoppable force. There you go. It's like WrestleMania, but with a hot chick and a burger man who enjoys flapjacks. Oh! Take my love, take all of it. The power of Pancratium. It's going to take a lot. She's going to have to use all that strength. Luckily, with Marissa's... There you go. Thank you for coming, Jumbo Flapjack. He made an attempt. An attempt was made. And Marissa Rossetti. Although Jumbo Flapjack is a massive 500-pound feller, Marissa, with her Pancratium style, did not actually have to lift him a whole lot. She's just more like having to actually punch and kick. She's not really a grappler. She's more of a striker. And so Marissa, once again, successfully defends the Jet Championship. The one belt here that has to be defended every single show. I forgot that... I'm not using the control like I use the mouse. So we're here in the lovely fishing village while we get ready. A total of 12 matches, 3 segments. And we've got another special event for you. We are gonna... Now, I have talked in the past about this, and this is the reason why originally Takamori versus Bar Windfish 4 was going to be the main event tonight until the chicken got injured. However, it also goes to show what I've been talking about, tag team wrestling in World Extreme Battle Pro. It's arguably gotten better than the World Heavyweight title picture itself. And that's not always good, but I think it's great because almost all of the 100% 5-star matches have either been tag team matches or battle royals. And I kind of love it. So we will, in late March, early March, we're doing King of Fighters. Late March, we're going to have a special little tag team thing. And we are going to see who qualifies for it. We're going to have a tag team qualifier right now. First of all, representing the Muscle Guild, the Muscle Gym, rather, the team of Mike Hagar and She-Hulk. Law and Order. Because Mike Hagar became the mayor and then he became like the president. And the She-Hulk is like a lawyer. So they'd work together to solve crimes through the legal system. And also bust heads. And their opponents, representing Clowntown, the Insane Clown Posse. Shaggy 2 Dope and Violent J. It's cold and their Fago has gone flat. We'll see what these clowns can do against a relatively new tag team here. Both She-Hulk and Hagar. Mike Hagar, former wrestling champion, USA champion. She-Hulk, relatively new here, added during the draft. They've become a team. Let's see if they can qualify for our little tag team event. Taking on the Clowns. Yes. I don't think a member of Clowntown has won a single title shot in the history of this federation. Or won a single title. They've had a couple title shots. Kefka's fought for the world title before. Got his ass kicked every time. But you know, you pop a clown, it doesn't stay down. So we got a couple of wicked clowns here. We're going to see how they do against the lawyer and the mayor. Oh, Shaggy 2 Dope trying to get an early advantage. It's a little bit too early to try to pin Mike Hagar. This man is a tenacious, powerful bastard. The vertical strength of that man, Mike Hagar. Not missing the clothesline. Oh, kind of a coffin drop, kind of. Rear DDT. They got Hagar in his corner. Now, for those of you who have been following, I have set interference to low. Interference was low on the last couple shows. Nobody actually interfered. I don't know what the percentages is, what the odds are. But that's one of the reasons I wanted to do stables for possible interference. But I set it to low, so it's not like 2000 WCW levels of interference. Oh, big clothesline by Big Mike. Violent J getting into a slut fight with Big Mike Hagar. He won somehow, holy shit. The Juggalos been doing this for decades. Mike Hagar and the She-Hulk. Relatively new tag team. You know, it's all in the power. It's all in the technique. Are they going to put down the clowns? Could this be Clowntown's last? I keep asking if it's going to be Clowntown's last hurrah. Never is. Never fucking is. Oh, ICP sending Shield outside. I wonder if they're going to play fast and loose with the rules like they usually do. Oh, falling forward, slamming them. A couple people have that move. I don't know what it's called. I'll have to look it up. Shaggy tossing in the ropes. You have the forearm. Got her on the back foot now. That's not a good place to have Jennifer Walters. You won't like her when she's angry. Shaggy 2 Dope showing some fire this morning. Must have put a little something in his Fago. Oh my god, he went for the nuts, but the nuts did not exist. He's gonna pay for those crimes, I tell you what. Oh, stunner by She-Hulk. What? Going for the lackadaisical pin. That was more about showing off after that nut shot than actually trying to pin him. The winner of this match is gonna get a spot in the little tag team thing we're doing later this month, or next month. Oh, sitting powerbomb, Mike with the breakup. Could have been big for ICP. They seem to have their shit. They got the volumetric shit compressor and seem to have their shit together, but it may not be enough. Oh, Violent J knew it wasn't going to be enough. He saw Hagar coming. He knew that if he went ahead and interfered, Hagar would have stomped the crap out of him. That's still doing... Oh, Emerald Explosion, I believe. Tagging in Hagar. Big old clothesline from the clown. Skip a slam from Shaggy 2 Dope, tagging in Violent J. Will the clowns make it? Double vertical suplex. Violent J stomping away. Nasty powerbomb by Hagar. The man who pioneered the jumping pile driver. Violent J does not want to be at the end of that. Hagar will smear that clown face, that grease paint, all over the fucking floor. Vertical suplex by Mike. Oh man, jumping pile driver. Kind of a pile driver, almost like a Michinoku driver. I guess that's as close to as the spinning pile driver as this game has. Or the jumping pile driver. Assisted powerbomb. The mayor and the lawyer working like a well-oiled machine with those well-oiled pecs. Come on, you know I have a thing. Oh, running powerbomb by Shaggy. Oh. Clown trying to show off his own strength. You don't want to go blow for blow with the She-Hulk. Absolutely not. Another stunner by She-Hulk. Dropping the elbow again. And that's 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we keep giving these clowns a fucking chance here. But they end up clowning themselves as She-Hulk and Mike Hagar. I did RNG out who was going to face who for our tag team event in late March. She-Hulk and Mike Hagar did kind of get the luck of the job facing Shaggy 2 Dope and Violent J. Not to talk shit about wrestlers, because they are on the roster. I am paying them to wrestle, but goddamn, dudes. Maybe it's time to start focusing on JCW Anarchy. Like, just saying. So, Hagar and the She-Hulk fight for the big event. And now, just because everyone's waking up, getting ready, we're going to go ahead and do another tag team qualifier. I want this event that I'm doing, the big tag team event I'm doing late March, I want to give every stable a shot. Just like all 8 stables in World Extreme Battle Pro are going to be in the King of Fighter tournament. So I want to give them all a shot. That I will not be able to tell you a whole lot about everything right now. As the night progresses, I will be able to explain more. Getting ready for our next match. I thought it'd be a little bit more professional. To just like not show me setting everything up. Like, you know what I'm doing right now. You know I'm going through all the menus, checking out the settings and everything. And everything's good to go. I thought about pre-taping the matches and then just playing them like they were live. I think New Legacy Inc. used to do that. But I like the whole energy of just doing everything live, man. Just doing it all at once. Ladies and gentlemen, for the next qualifier, representing City 17, Justice and Revolver Ocelot. Justice's story is a strange one on World Extreme Battle Pro. She won the vacant Mayor of Flavortown Championship and parlayed that reign of terror into a world title shot. She was the G-Man's big shot at overtaking the Howard Corporation, but then Geese Howard defeated her clean. Now, kind of stuck with it. Is this going to be Justice's redemption as they take on the hometown boys, Detective Harry Dubois and Lieutenant Kim Katsuragi? Disco Elysium. Winners will also get another shot at the tag team thing I'm doing later this month. Later next month, rather. March. Oh, the superstar cop of the apocalypse already playing to the crowd. A Revolver. Ever the intelligent man. He's not taking any of this shit. He's going right to the... right into that massive wall. That massive gear known as Justice. Chop in the chest. Yeah, Justice was G-Man's master plan to take over this federation. And at the last minute, she choked. And that power vacuum allowed Geese Howard to step right in. Because right now she's choking out Kim. Now instead of having the ultimate weapon, the ultimate commander gear, she's just kind of spinning her gears. Now obviously, if you're going to be in the King of Fighters, you're not going to be in the tag team thing I'm doing. Some stables have 6 or 7 people in them. Most just have 5. That's 3 people in the King of Fighters, 2 people potentially in the tag team thing. A Revolver tagging Justice back in. And if you're like number 6 or number 7 in your stable, have nothing to do, we'll look into something for you. Kim lifting up Revolver. Kim, the absolute homie of the year. But it's the rockstar detective, Harry Dubois. Dropping the leg on Justice. Massive elbow by the Commander Gear. RCM not doing too well in this federation. But Manhattan Cafe did win one of those title shots. Slapping away, smacking away. Oh, kind of he just fell forward. He must have lost the Constitution save or something. Double powerbomb by Kim. Your friendship with Kim has gone way up. Big stomp by Katsuragi. Massive stomp. Harry's already winded. That's not good. This must not be the physique build. As Kim gets sandwiched between Justice and Revolver. As for who City 17 is going to send to King of Fighters, they are probably going to send together Sora, Aski, and Suisse. Those 3 girls trapped and forced into fight for City 17. Aski and Suisse, in a moment of weakness, INNK drafted to City 17. And then Sora joined them, saying, at least now we'll be together. It was so heartbreaking it made Sakura Miko leave the Federation and not re-sign her contract. Although Roboco did get some measure of revenge against the G-Man a couple weeks ago, taking away his Mayor of Flavortown Championship. But all that's done now is free him up for a shot at the world title. Justice just hammering away at Harry. You better get his limbic system in here. Oh, missed the clothesline. And Justice choking Harry out as well. Kim trapped in kind of a standing weird powerbomb type of thing. Revolver punching away at Harry. Justice tosses him into the ropes. Big old clothesline by the Commander Gear. And another one. Missing another one, Harry. A little bit of that pattern recognition going on with that rattled brain of his. And a double powerbomb on the Gear. Big kick by Justice. The judge there. Karate champ judge calling the balls and strikes. Kim got her rolled up. I think Harry forgot he was supposed to block the submission attempt. Oh, big old double stomp misses Revolver. Kim kind of did not get his visual calculus to proc off on that one. Revolver being very careful, very careful. He knows that disco cop of the apocalypse could flatten him. He's using those technical skills and technical abilities. One of these two teams will join She-Hulk and Hagar in this big tag team thing we're doing later next month. Because you always got to be setting up for your next show, even during your current show. But yeah, early next March will be King of Fighters. Tagging in Harry. Swapping them down. Revolver going up top, dropping the knee to the spine. Oh, that disco spin kick! That's what took down Measurehead. He's putting those moves to good work. He is an arrogant, cocky bastard, but he can back it up. He's got that Hogan leg drop. That's fine. Hogan won't be using it. And he has the crowd on their feet here at the fishing village. Revolver with the backhand. Getting the hell out of that situation. Tagging in Justice. Kicking the leg. Tagging in Kim. Oh, European uppercut. Another. Is this game taking place in Europe? I don't fucking know. I think it's like the kind of weird alternate universe Soviet or something. Lift him up. I know the people who made Disco Elysium from Estonia. Choking him out. And Harry makes it just in time. That was not a legal submission, but they don't want him to choke out his friend. And that's it! And that's it! Harry stunting on him. And Kim having his one cigarette of the day. Because the job is done. Spectacular detective work from Kim and Harry. Harry with the distraction, dancing on him, fucking stunting on him, while Kim gets the leg hook cross knee breaker to eliminate Justice. And wow, the story of Justice in this federation is a little bit weird because this powerful, dominant, destructive force in the mayor of Flavortown federation. But now she's moved on to the World Heavyweight title bracket. Kind of not doing so hot. Those gym teacher skills. Yeah, those girthy biceps. That's what the ladies love, right? The girthy biceps. So, we got Disco Elysium and Law and Order. And you know what? I'll go ahead and spoil it right now. On our last show, Link and Zelda, longtime holders of the tag team titles, lost to Takamori. Takanashi Kiara got injured, but she was not the legal person. I personally think that the match should have ended there. If Kiara was unable to continue, but Mori was the legal person and made Link tap out. So I personally think that Link and Zelda got fucked. So I'm gonna automatically invite Link and Zelda to this as well. So Link and Zelda, She-Hulk and Hagar, Harry Dubois and Kim. But now we got something even bigger going on. We are going to have a number one contendership match for the World Heavyweight Championship in March. Because every month, once a month, we defend every title. Except for the Jet Championship, which is every single show. Although I'm going to have to start looking into doing that again, changing that again. Because now, after March, I want to do one show a month. But yeah, here comes it's going to be a relatively short show, like I'm about to take a break after this one. It is the number one contenders match for the World Heavyweight Championship. And this title match will take place at, we still haven't decided whether it will be at King of Fighters or whether it'll be at the March Tag thing. I kind of want to focus on tag team events for the late March event. G-Man, the leader of the City 17 faction, versus Gainix, the man behind the power in the Howard Corporation. His boss, Geese, is currently the World Heavyweight Champion. But that could change. And we don't know who could usurp that throne. We don't know who could usurp that throne. All six. Jumbo Flapjack already has his title shot. That's already been taken. We still got 6 more competitors waiting in the church outside as we get to the number one contendership match. Rinse it away. G-Man, former World Heavyweight Champion, former 2-time Mayor of Flavortown, and he only recently lost the Mayor of Flavortown Championship due to an angry and vengeful Robico, who herself will be defending her belt later tonight. All the tag team title, all the title shots are tonight, including the Crazy H Championship currently held by Blue Mary. G-Man choking him out. And again, I do apologize. Due to everything going on and other things going on in my life and my energy and health and everything, I was not able to get pre-tapes done. So today's going to look a little bit dirty. Going to be doing everything live. I think I already fucked up one sound cue. It's going to be dirty, it's going to be short, and it's going to be brutal, which is the way I like it, motherfucker. G-Man with those very bizarre, almost non-Euclidean holds. G-Man has been to the mountaintop a couple times before. But the reason I chose these two men, after seeing who every stable put up 5 people, 2 for the potential tag team thing, and 3 for the King of Fighters. Then I looked at the stables who have 6 or 7 people and saw who was left who didn't have the title. And these 2 were just the last 2 that were in. So one of them will be taking on the winner of Geese Howard versus his mystery opponent. Will it be Hishiakabona? Will it be Manhattan Cafe? Will it be Vice or Mator or Yashiro? Right now, there is a 1 in 2 chance that it's going to be one of his own henchmen. And here's another one of his henchmen. The Howard Corporation has infested. Well, let's not say, let's call it what it is, the Hakushi. That cult from 96, 97. The Hakushi are the ones. With Gainitz moving his people in under the Howard Corporation banner. Gainitz having a very impressive show of it now. A very impressive time against the former World Heavyweight Champion, the first ever mayor of Flavortown, G-Man, who's going to the sky, showing he is not completely useless. G-Man, also winner of the first ever Sextet Synthesis, which is our version of the G1 Climax. Sextet Synthesis number 1, the G-Man won the Sextet, cashed it in, won the heavyweight title, stolen it from Bridget. Sextet 2, won by Rob Van Dam. He called his shot earlier this year and lost to Geese Howard. Sextet Synthesis, you win, you get a shot anytime, anywhere, any place. Gainitz praying to Orochi. I don't know if Chris is here tonight. I know Yashiro is. Oh, missing the running drop kick. Big sweep by the Preacher Man. And that big old flying kick, kind of an insecurity. The Preacher giving as good as he gets. But the G-Man going up top, big splash. Too close to the ropes. You'd think a seasoned ring general like the G-Man would be aware. He just rolled him into the ropes, though. Wow. He put something in his nutsack. He pulled something out of his sack. I'm vaguely sure. I may not be able to see anything due to the ice on my glasses, my sunglasses. I don't know. It looked like he went to his sack for something. Dropping the elbow to the back. And again, the Preacher Man is down. Is that going to be enough? And it is. It is, ladies and gentlemen. Leopold Gainitz, the man of the cloth, the servant of Orochi, the head of the Hakushi cult, put up a valiant effort. But he, like many, many people in this federation, found out that you just do not fuck with the G-Man. Okay, I'm trying to decide, like, it hasn't even been an hour. I want to go on break already. So I think I'm going to go ahead and make an executive decision here. I'm going to go ahead and make this show 2 halves instead of 3 halves. I think I could do the segment I need in the middle anyways. Hold on, just let me go ahead and shuffle the card a little bit. Well, I'll go ahead and tell the fellas we're going to change the... Because it hasn't even been an hour. I didn't know how long those matches would be today. Like, it's going to be... We've got 12 matches, so okay. We're going to go ahead and shuffle things around a bit. Tell the people in the church we're getting ready again. We're going to go ahead and open another one of those cases. Go ahead and set that up. Get back to the church. Open out those fucking tunes, baby. We actually got Egghead to hang out. Egghead and Noid to hang out. Play beats. I don't know what happened to the spiky-haired guy, though. I think maybe so everyone gets ready. Well, I'm getting ready. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone, check your cases. We are going to announce the next match. for the no exit hardcore landmine deathmatch championship, currently held by Sherman. Ladies and gentlemen, if you hear your theme music, please report right to the fishing village. It's time for your no exit championship match. But I'm having some sound issues. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, for the no exit championship,
inside me and everyone's voice. Only I'm not there, just watching from afar. I can't go home because I'm afraid something will change. Me without me, I'm the one to blame. I moved on by my own will. I had nothing else I wanted to do. Was it hard? But I didn't hate it. I did not even like it. I've been patient, but it was bearable.
ladies and gentlemen, one of the biggest wrestlers, tiny little Bridget,
Fight!
the heart and soul of this federation, former world heavyweight champion, and now she gets a shot. One would thought she'd get a shot at the world heavyweight title. She's also a former mayor of Flavortown. Maybe she get a shot at the tag titles. No. She is trapped in the ring with Shermie for the no exit championship. Are we going to get violent tonight? Is Bridget worthy? Or is Bridget capable of getting ultra violent? Because she's going to have to do that to survive against Shermie for the no exit championship. But that also means, and somewhat of a shocker, Bridget is not fighting for the world heavyweight title tonight. Former world heavyweight champion, and her losing the belt kind of started a curse where no one successfully defended it until it came into Geese Howard's hands. Of course, Bridget, honorably, has stepped out of the limelight. Big kick by Shermie. Oh my God, Bridget is already busted open. And doing it right, same to Shermie. Bridget has stepped out of the World Heavyweight Championship roster. She wants to focus more on the Bounty Hunters Guild. When the opportunity comes to arise, she's always there to defend the stable championship, the group championship. Big powerbomb by Shermie, folding up. What a feather in her cap it would be if Shermie were to beat the legendary Bridget, former world heavyweight champion, the heart and soul of this federation. He seems to have Bridget's number, folding up those Hurricane Ranas with some nasty power bombs. Remember, Shermie is one of those King of Fighters characters who does have pro wrestling moves in her repertoire. Oh, well, there goes some of the lights. All of the lights, all of the lights. I keep forgetting we're not allowed to sync on you anymore. Oh, big forearm by Bridget. Tiny little Bridget, kind of out of her element. I know she doesn't do a ton of violence, a ton of hardcore. She's stepping into the ring with the Queen of Hardcore, Shermie. Another member of the Howard Corporation. And I bet she's happy she doesn't have to fight her boyfriend Yashiro. Yashiro Nanakase, the big white-haired dude. He also has the title shot. Almost thought that the Howard Corporation would have the chance to run the table tonight. Or a big rolling splash. She knows she's got to keep Bridget off her feet. Got to keep Bridget off her feet. Gendo Wakari, how the fuck did you get here? Got that clutch. Oh my god, is Gendo Wakari on the take? Why didn't he break up Shermie on the ropes? He may be on the take. Is he taking money? Is Gendo Wakari the type of money who'd take money from the Howard Corporation? Is he a cooked referee? I could go for some cooked salmon. It's fucking cold out here right now. Coming up, sure. I think Shermie's the one. I think they're both bleeding at this point. Trying to dominate little Bridget. Oh, sliding down. Tying her up. Is that going to be it? Oh my god, that hand is in a weird place. I did not think Bridget had it in her. Oh, rolling kick by Shermie. Big forearm to the face. Oh, those powerful thighs of Shermie's. Those legendary, and I think that's also a move she does in King of Fighters. Oh, a Serenui by Bridget. I don't think anyone's been sent out to the barbed wire yet. Oh, big old Hurricane Rana. Just a two. That barbed wire is looming out there. The town inside me. 2.9. 2.9. Shermie is busted, broken, and bleeding. Escape with a T-bone suplex. She may have that arrogance, but she is scared. Big old kick. Another, oh, perfect fisherman suplex. Another 2.9. Bridget is gushing open. Just a two. Oh, big bitch slapped by Bridget. Another fisherman suplex by Shermie, breaking up the bitch slaps. You gotta break up the bitch slaps. Let's be completely honest. You gotta break up the bitch slaps. Shermie, that German suplex. 2.9 again, 2.9. Bridget's getting fired up, a roll up into the ropes. Gendo seems to be a little weird on what he's calling a rope break and not. Oh, fisherman suplex right onto the chair. Bridget with another roll up. Wants to end this as soon as possible. And she did it! She did it! Little Bridget! It was scary as hell. It was the fright of her life. But the legendary Bridget, covered in her blood and Shermie's blood. Several near falls, several near misses. Bridget is now the no exit champion. Again, I've offered Bridget shots at the World Heavyweight title, shots at the top. She's refused. She wants to focus on other things. She's already climbed the mountaintop. She's already, although I would say in recent months, Geese Howard has proved to be a dominant, more powerful World Heavyweight Champion than she has. I will say that much. But Geese Howard definitely has his eyes on when Bridget decides she's ready to fight for the World Heavyweight title again. But for now, she's going to be busy with our Violence Championship, our hardcore. Did either of them throw each other? I don't think the Landmine saw any action tonight. But a lot of fast and furious action, a relatively short show today from the Fishing Village. I'd be surprised if this goes 3 hours. And now that we've gone ahead and split the pot, we are going to get to the first main event. Like I said, considering that the show is going so ridiculously fast, we're going to be doing two instead of, because they only got 12 matches. I honestly thought the tag team championship matches would take a little longer. All right, thank you. Just one moment. No, actually, it looks like there's 11 matches. So there's 11 matches and not 12. My bad. I think I miscounted with the Crazy Eights Championship. Go ahead and get ready. Everyone milling about back in the back room. Ready for the next match. I don't know what you even call that, like agnostic dance music. I'm not here. I'm not happening. So one of these people is going to get a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship later tonight. We still don't know who. I actually have a list of the cases. Like, they have the physical cases there, but I've actually got the list of who has the cases. Just out the show. All right, so. I'm going to have to I'm actually going to have to make the announcement for this one. I think a couple of you actually hear the same theme. Eggman, could you turn that shit down, man? I know, hardcore to the fucking mega. I know, shut the fuck up here. Alright, you're getting paid no matter how loud it is. Alright, shut the fuck up, Eggman. Thank you, Jinx. So I will have to make this announcement because a couple of you there do share the same theme music for now. Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is for the Mayor of Flavortown Championship. Will Manhattan Cafe, please come down. Yeah, I know Manhattan and Heishi are not in the same stable, but fucking horses is horses. I gotta stop saying horses is horses. My commissioner, Simbolti Rudolph, is gonna get pissy at me.
Fight!
So, ladies and gentlemen, the main event now of our first half. Manhattan Cafe, drafted into the Revachol Citizens Militia, who has seen great success tonight, when Harry and Kim got a shot at the tag team thing we're doing next month. Now Manhattan Cafe has a chance to follow up on that. Manhattan Cafe is creepy as fuck, not gonna lie. But I kind of like her. I like the yellow and black color scheme. I like the suit. But she has one hell of a shot. Like, I believe she's undefeated right now. Manhattan Cafe is actually undefeated. But, oh, big drop kick by Robico. She is in a bad place right now fighting Robico. G-Man, the G-Man, took everything from her. Signed away ASCII and Suisse. And then a heartbroken Sora manually joined City 17 so she and her Gen Zero friends could be together. And Robico, in a fit of rage, challenged the G-Man and took his Mayor of Flavortown title. So while the G-Man may have a shot at the World Heavyweight title later this next month, it's only because Robico, her righteous anger, a rare righteous anger from the little robot, usually chill ASMR robot. But it looks like she's kind of giving as good as she's getting against Manhattan Cafe. Dropping the forehead. Vertical suplex. Dropping the forehead again. Manhattan Cafe really holding her own. And that's impressive. Robico. She and Jumbo Flapjack were in that tournament. The original New Gods of Mahavre tournament. For the first ever World Heavyweight title won by Bridget. Robico is arguably the best heavyweight champion. Or Robico is obviously the best technical wrestler in this federation. And has shown it time and again, but it's never won the big one. Manhattan Cafe, she wants to make a big impression. This is her first title shot. She won one of those battle royals. So this is going to leave the stable championship, the World Heavyweight Championship, and then we got 2 special prizes as well. I'm not telling you what those 2 mystery prizes are. You may have to find out for yourself. My phone battery just went black. That's not cool. We're almost done with this half. I'll get the battery on the brace. Manhattan Cafe taking Robico to round 3. Very, very impressive. I told Simboldi, I don't care if you go ahead and hire straight from Trace Academy. I just want good wrestlers. And Hishi Akibono and Manhattan Cafe have been some pretty damn good acquisitions. Wheel kick by Robico. Manhattan has been on a fast track to success here since she started a couple months ago as part of the 2026 redraft. You don't know how much shit I got from Simboldi, how hilarious she thought it was about horses in the draft. She made that joke every fucking time we talked. I eventually just delegated things. The mysterious Manhattan Cafe. Talking to some mysterious friend of hers. Robico, she's got the hopes and dreams of Hololive on her side. Now that her Gen Zero buddies are trapped in City 17. And yes, I can confirm ASCII, Suisse, and Sora will be fighting for City 17 in the King of Fighters tournament. I can also confirm that it will be Chris, Yashiro, and Shermie fighting on behalf of the Howard Corporation. Return to CYS. Oh, big old airplane spin. Manhattan going super old school. Getting rotated. Angle slam. Just lifting and yeeting people around like wrestling used to be. Just a big old yeeter. Starburner. Robico, it's round 4. Robico's going to have to take Manhattan Cafe seriously. It's very rare for one of these matches to go to round 4, I believe. I think the limit is 5. Manhattan Cafe, given as good as she gets. Even if she loses at this point, this is a hell of a premiere. Oh, sitting pile drive. Remember, we don't count injuries or criticals for the injury rolling for injuries in Mayor of Flavortown matches, because that is the only way one of these matches can end, with a critical. And I just say that. I literally just say that, and there we go. Oh. I just say, and it's Speak of the Devil, and she appears. And Robica, one of the best technicians, now stuck in the Mayor of Flavortown bracket. Division, gruesome fighting, 12-sided octagon. Don't fucking do the math in your head. But Manhattan Cafe, even though she lost, that was one hell of a showing. She's got nothing to be embarrassed about. We are halfway through the show. Like I said, the reason I was doing 2 shows a month is because I wanted them to be shorter shows. Sitting here for like 6.5, 7 hours wasn't going to be conducive. Especially when I have, like, collabs and stuff later in the day. We are halfway through, so we're going to take a quick break. Now remember, we still have 1 shot at the World Heavyweight title and 1 shot at the Stable Championship and 2 special prizes to dole out. Who got what case? Who's gonna fight where? Why does Egghead keep playing the same fucking song? I'll try to fucking talk to him. I'll try to talk to him over the break. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting right back in it. Welcome back to the second half of Case in Point. Brought to you here at the Fishing Village. A hell of a night so far. And we start out with a Pier 6 brawl that is the Crazy 8's Championship. Crazy 8's Championship currently held by Mary Ryan. For those of you who don't know what the Crazy 8's is, it's always defended in 8-person battle royals. If you win the belt, it's just a thing. But if you successfully defend the title, which means your odds are like 12.5% of doing that, then you could possibly cash it in for a different type of title shot, or you could try to win again for a world title shot. How far do you want to push your luck? How far do you think you can go? Current champion, Blue Mary Ryan, in the sexy red halter. Welcome back. Thank you, Malone. In the ring with her, former ECW champion Taz, former WWE champions Kofi Kingston and Daniel Bryan, the chosen one of the gods Scorpion, former Gensokyo champion Rumia, the muscle woman of Cabal #1, Mary Ivanskaya. And I don't know how we got past security, but Dr. Phil is here too. Stop, Milan. But yeah. The Crazy 8's Championship is what's known as an open weight championship. Normally there's a hard and fast rule that only current people on the roster, there's like 50 people on the roster now, can fight for a championship. Open weight is open to people who are not members of the Federation. So far, the Crazy 8's title is the only one that's open weight. But I'm thinking about doing more in the future. So yeah. If Mary successfully wins this Battle Royal, she's defended the Crazy 8's title and can get a shot whenever and decide what you want to do. Does you want to defend it again? Well, somebody stole somebody else's finisher. I'm not sure who. But if somebody else wins it, then they're the Crazy 8's champion. They get to come back next month and try it again. Oh, Mary Ivanskaya. For those of you who have not seen a Battle Royal or a Crazy 8's championship match, it may seem crazy now. It may seem like chaos now. A lot of people are going long. But once people start dropping, they start dropping quick. Oh my God, why is Mr. Phil shoving his large butt into a small girl's face? That's horrifying. Why is she eating Taz? Does he taste like a hot dog from a New York City vendor? Because he's from Red Hook. The mood is about to change. His face is about to change. Scorpion putting Mary through the paces. Oh, all these people bled up. Probably because somebody is eating people's faces. Nobody on the outside. This is not a top rope battle royal. Pinfalls or submissions only. Oh, Rumia using her cartoonishly oversized anime head. Oh, Dr. Phil going for a ride. I wonder if it's to one of those ranches. I like to send wayward children to. Everything's been by Rumia. Another double team maneuver. So quick roundup. Jumbo Flapjack unsuccessful in beating Marissa Rossetti for the Jet Championship. Robico, Manhattan Cafe had a hell of a showing, but Robico successfully defended her Mayor of FlaVR champion against her. But as far as the cases go, Bridget did make the best of her shot and is now the no exit champion. Mary with a giant swing. Mary's down a swing. That absolute power of the Come On Sambo style babe. Later tonight, yes, Bar Windfish will get their tag team title shot. But Takanashi Kiara is injured. So Kiara will be replaced by CM Punk, taking over for one night. Kiara should be good to go. And Dr. Phil is out. Dr. Phil is out, and he's covered in his own blood. How does that make you feel? Big, nasty, fat woman, muscle woman splash on Daniel Bryan. It's just a chaos, and you're going to see Mary pin Daniel Bryan. Oh, just the two. Yeah, excuse me, I got some biscotti over the break. I'm just dunking it in my coffee. Powerbomb by Dr. Phil. I don't know why. Rumia with a torture rack. No, kind of a torture rack. I have no fucking clue what's going on. I love it. We're live from the fishing village. Did not have time to do any pre-tapes today, this week, unfortunately. Did with my health and everything. All the bullshit going around, all the shit I had to do with the courthouse. So we're doing it raw, live, no rubber, baby. Daniel Bryan missing with the flying headbutt. Scorpion pulling up Bryan. Dr. Phil trying to choke Mary out. That's not cool. Later tonight also, will it be Yashiro, Vice, Mature, or Hishiaki Bono who gets a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship against Howard? We still have 4 cases left to open. Good, making it count. Making it count. Dr. Phil with the power bombs. With 4 attempts at once, 4 submission attempts at once. How's the judge supposed to keep his eyes on all this? This is much more than just counting the point and begin. You gotta keep your head on a swivel. So only 11 matches today, relatively short card. A lot of prep for March. A lot of this is prep for March. And Dr. Phil is out. There goes Dr. Phil. Sorry, Dr. Phil, but I'm not really sorry. I'm not really sorry. I kind of think Dr. Phil can fuck off. I don't know why I downloaded him, honestly. Big splash by Mary Ivonskaya. One of the 2 Marys in this match. Kofi Kingston proudly repping the New Day, even though I don't think that's a thing anymore. Will we get a little Two-Hoo Tuesday on a Wednesday? Will Rumia walk away with this? Vertical suplex by Mary. Oh, Kofi's covered in blood. He might have to call for an SOS. Rumia and Taz, that match. There, when I get these, the entries into the Crazy H Championship title matches are always randomized seconds before we go to air. I just hit the random select button. So it's pulled from my pool of over like 1,100 CAWs. That's why you get some weird choices. Now, I re-roll if it's a character who's built into the game or if it's someone on the current roster. These are always people who have not been signed yet. Oh, Kofi rolling up Scorpion. There we go. There goes Scorpion. These battle royals are always absolute bangers. They're crowd pleasers, man. People love it when 8 motherfuckers just go ham. Taz choking out Mary. Mary, the reigning and defending champion, Crazy champion right now. Lifting up Mary Evonskaya. Slamming her down with kind of a claw maneuver. Daniel Bryan saying yes, yes, yes. He should be pinning people. He is a former World Heavyweight Champion. You'd think he'd know better. Mary and Mary. Double Marys. Now I think my computer is waking up and automatically downloading updates of some dumb shit. Oh, suplex by Taz. And there goes Blue Mary. Blue Mary. And then Mary Evonskaya is injured. Mary Evonskaya injured. We'll have to roll for injury at the end of the show. Who was that? Was that Daniel Bryan? That brings us down to 3. We are guaranteed to get a new champion. Will it be Taz, the human suplex machine? Will it be Rumia from Two Who's? Or will it be Kofi Kingston? Is the Crazy H going to go to Red Hook? Jamaica, not really Jamaica? Or the force outside the Scarlet Devil Mansion? By Kofi. Oh, Fisherman suplex by Taz. And another one. Oh, standing moonsault by Kofi. Taz breaks it up. The mood is about to change. Sonanoka. Oh, she's got a hell of a leap. It's almost like she can fly. Whoever wins, they are starting at the beginning of the ladder. Now, Rumia, of all people, is smart enough not to know to not break up a fucking pin. Because why break up a pin if everyone's fighting each other? It's an elimination match. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our first injury of the night with Mary. We will roll for injury into the night later at the end of the night. And once again, 100%. 5-star match. I don't know. I honestly think that there's something bugged in the match grading. Like, I did 8 Battle Royals as part of the Revachol Rumble a couple weeks ago. 5 of them got 100% match ratings. And I've had some absolutely stunning matches today that like barely broke 80, 95. But Rumia, our new Crazy H champion, the only open championship we have in this federation so far. But we move on. We got more title shots coming, including the tag team championship between Mori Kalapi and Punk, who is going to be subbing in for an injured Takanashi Kiara. And we go back to the church. One of these two is getting a shot at the World Heavyweight Champion. One of them is getting a shot at the Stable Championship. And two of them are getting a little special gift. May or may not be tied to what we're doing later in March. Go ahead and prepare. Hey man, turn down the fucking music. So the next case to open up is going to be for the Stable Championship, currently held by the Bounty Hunters. The Stable Championship can be defended by any member of the stable, any amount of members. It can be a singles, tag, 6-man, or 8-man match. Eggman, please chill with the fucking music on. Okay, so the winner of the next briefcase, please make your way to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, Yashiro Nanakase, member of the Howard Corporation, member of CYS, the new face team, member of this whole cult called the Hakushi. They have decided they want a tag team match for the Stable Championship. Bridget won the No Exit Championship last night. Robico successfully defended her championship. Yui Ren and Yui Ron have a title shot later tonight. The only two people left in the Bounty Hunters Guild are Robert Landolt and Haru Aurora. And of course, the big man Yashiro Nanakaze is accusing his buddy Chris. Gainitz has already wrestled tonight. Geese has the match later. Vice Mature is still waiting in that church to see what they got. Which means it's either going to be Vice, Mature, or Hishi Akabona, who's going to face Geese Howard in the main event tonight. This is for the Stable Championship. This is not just Haru and Landolt versus Yashiro and Chris. This is the Bounty Hunters Guild defending against the Howard Corporation. The Howard Corporation losing the No Exit Championship earlier today What a bonus would it be, though? What a hell of a pickup would it be if they became the stable champions? Now, you know, if Chris Yashiro and Sherman could defend the title together, they would. The old bloody New Face team, 97 New Face team. God, King of Fighters 97 was almost 30 years ago. I feel so fucking old. I feel fucking disgusting sometimes. I feel like a piece of shit. I don't deserve to be here. Haru's stomping away. So the Bounty Hunters Guild, the pride of the guild, is left to an old golfer and a tiny good horsey. She may be a good horsey who deserves head pats, but is she in over her head? We got a couple surprises left. We do have another shot at the tag team thing we're doing. You might be surprised who stops by tonight. Robert Lando smacking that little idiot Chris across the face. Chris is supposed to be the vessel into which they will pour Orochi. Right now he's just some asshole fucking kid. Lando with the kicks. Lando, he has said before, he is on his last legs. He's getting to the end of his career. But for now, he's staying right here, defending the Bounty Hunters Guild at the specific request of Bridget. Hold on. I'm sorry, this will just be a moment. I'm sorry about that. I may have to cut things for it. Well, I'll let you know. I may have to cut things for it. Oh, tiny little Haru. You know, these horses, they're stronger than you think. Chris trying to kick her away and miss. That's a hold Haru has. But Yashiro himself, he's still a big, powerful fella. Going toe-to-toe with the horsey girl. $2.9. Oh, tombstone by Haru Rara. Shades of the Dead Man. And she got a figure 4, Shades of Ric Flair. If you're gonna steal from anyone, steal from the greats. Chris kicking Landolt in the back. Fucking asshole. Power bomb. Oh, Yashiro flattens her with a clothesline. Coming off of that power bomb. And she's tagging in the king of golf, Robert Landolt. That was Yashiro tagging in Chris. Missing the power bomb. Chris flips her over. I'm not sure who's legal right now. Everything's going a little cray-cray. Just taping up those wrists. Oh my god, the purifying flames of the Orochi. She is doing it, he's doing it right in Haru's face. Bragging to Haru, that's what can happen to you. I could cook a horse, is what Chris is saying. Lando with the hip toss. Lando going for the pin. 2.9. 2.9. Putting her over. Another hip toss by Lando as Haru tries to fend off Yashiro. You got Lando, the old golfer. He's not been doing too well in the last few months. He's getting some momentum tonight. Later tonight, tag team titles on the line. World heavyweight title on the line. And one more shot at the tag team thing we're doing later tonight. She-Hulk and Mike Hager have qualified. Detective Dubois and Kim Katsuragi have qualified. Link and Zelda have qualified simply on their merits. I will let people know more about that later. And I'm sorry, I think I'm going to have to omit all segments for the rest of the show, except for the main event one. Whipping him over. With the elbow. And looming over all this, looming over the fishing village, is the G-Man. The new #1 contender for Geese's World Heavyweight title. But will he fight Geese, or will he fight one of those three people still waiting in the church? Slap him over. Chris rolling her up with the most arrogant pin I've ever seen. And it worked! What the fuck was that shit? Whatever it was enough to net the Howard Corporation the title of the #1 stable in this federation. Yep, their running buddy Shermy may have lost the No Exit Championship earlier tonight, but Chris and Yashiro have just brought home a treat for Geese and the entire Howard Corporation. And poor little Haru. What the fuck was that pin? Did he give like the little peace sign while he pinned Haru? That arrogant little fucking kid. It's like he thinks he's the emissary of God or something. Like he's the vessel of God. Oh, fuck that shit. Well, here we go. Another big title change tonight. The Howard Corporation pulling another one out. Are now getting ready. 3 matches left tonight. The next one is going to be for the World Tag Team Championship. Now, there's been a bit of a situation, and you saw it last month. Mori Calliope, Takanashi Kiara won the World Tag Team Championships from Link and Zelda after they had held it for the longest of times. Here's the thing, though. Kiara got injured in the middle of the match. Zelda I believe Zelda actually fractured her orbital bone. Not fractured, but bruised her orbital bone with a kick. And she's going to be out for a little bit. She should be good to go next month. But she's going to be out for a little bit. However, the match continued. I was very unhappy with what happened there. The match should have been thrown out. Should have ended right there. Because Kiara was injured, but no. Mori locked in the submission maneuver, and Takamori won the tag team titles. So I am not happy with that decision. I am not, but I don't make the rules here. I'm the booker. When I became the booker of World Extreme Battle Pro, I made a point to stay as hands-off as possible. And this is part of it. As much as I'm not happy about it, this is part of it. So like I said, the reason this is not going to be the main event is because... Hold on. Is because the match has changed and CM Punk is going to be filling in. So we bring to you now, ladies and gentlemen, this match is going to be, and again I pause for all the jank audio tonight. This match is going to be for the World Tag Team Championship. Currently the most prize in this game today. First, making their way from Eden, New York, from the post-apocalyptic hellscape of the Fallen Angels, Yui Ren and Yui Ron, Bar Windfish. And their opponents, representing Deadbeat Inc., representing the World Heavyweight Champions of Takanashi Kiara and Mori Calliope and CM Punk.
It's fever sky, now fall, temperature's crazy up the wall. Get ready like step, drop, roll, not gonna break a sweat at all. Sparks like that candle fire. The phoenix rises higher. Bridget, frozen, no land, it's deadly cold, and below. She high, she tired, you keep me like a cold.
Fight!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is card subject to change. Takanashi Kiara was injured. She should be good to go next month. But right now, Punk is going to substitute for Kiara. tried to steal the main event. He tried to be a slick little shit. Little did he know I'd already changed the card around and Geese was taking the main event. If there's anyone who's exemplified how to take control in this federation, it's Geese Howard. We go with it by Maury. Maury winning those belts from Lincoln Zelda with a big asterisk. And that big asterisk is part of the reason why Takanashi Kiara isn't here tonight in the fishing village. Stomping away. Here at Case in Point, Maury tagging in CM Punk, fellow member of Deadbeat Inc. Maury Calliope, Takanashi Kiara, The Undertaker, CM Punk, Real Esperanza, and Yuri from the Literature Club. Joining a bit of the old Vote for Violence from Maury Calliope, their leader. From the ashes of the Hololive stable. And now what's gonna do? What's Punk's role? Punk, this arrogant little shit. I will tell you, yes, yeah, I'm not happy with Punk. I'm not happy with CM Punk. I'm not. But he is a hell of a wrestler. He is a hell of an entertainer. People pay to see the guy. I'm willing to work with him. No, just make sure that you don't use real glass around him, right? Crimea River. Uppercut by Yuri Ran. Bar Windfish were expecting Takamori. They were not aware that the chicken bruised her orbital bone. That kick from Zelda. Now, tag belts are on the line. Punk subbing in for Kiara under the Freebird rule. Which is funny because Takanashi Kiara is a chicken. And she's using the Freebird rule. Punk tagging in Maury. Punk stomping away. Maury going up top, thinking better of it. And doing that weird stomp she does. Yui Ron, the sister. Tagging in Yui Ren, the brother. Yes, the brother's the one in the dress.
5 minutes gone.
Yui Ron slapping away, stomping away. Citing that weird-ass move she does with the weird Shokan stomp. One of the reasons why there's an asterisk on that title win. Plus, Kiara getting injured should have been taken out. Now, Bar Windfish just trying to get back to the mountaintop, so to speak. Oh, roll up by Yui Ren. Surprised the hell out of Maury. Tagging in Punk. I believe I did turn interference on. I haven't seen any interference tonight, though. Tossing the brother into the corner. Yui Ren and Yui Ron, arguably the best tag team today. Absolute rookie sensations. Blew everyone away. Tons of 5-star matches. But so have the Death and the Chicken have gotten a bunch of 5-star matches. I can talk good. I'm a writer. What the fuck? Just the tag team division in this federation. While Geese Howard locks down the World Heavyweight title, the tag team division arguably has been the big thing to see. Rolling Senton by Yui Ron. And a lot of that is due to Bar Windfish. Their series of matches, 3-match series with Takamori, was supposed to be a 4th match today. But Kiara got injured. We'll have more on her condition as it comes. What? What the fuck is the dead man doing here? The dead man's not even supposed to be in the fishing village. Undertaker. What the hell? Undertaker coming to help out Maury? He's a member of Deadbeat Inc. Punk's just hanging back. But the brother and sister are right on the dead man. I don't think he was prepared for some blowback. But the distraction is enough, and Punk locking on the Anaconda device. Judge, what the fuck are you doing? Throw him out, man. What the fuck? I know there's like a 5-second rule in Fire Pro, but what the fuck, Judge? How long is Taker going to be allowed to stay? And she's stomping away on Yui Ren. What the absolute hell? Deadman now finally forcing him to the back. Jesus Christ. Was this their plan all along? Death comes for everyone, even Bar Windfish, exactly. What the hell? Although, just to break character a bit, I believe they actually stay in the old PS2 Fire Pro. I like the fact that they leave afterwards. Everyone else is exhausted in the Bounty Hunters Guild. Everyone has already fought tonight. No such constraints on Bar Windfish. Dropped her in the sky. Do you think this was their plan? With Kiara out, that Mori and Punk may not have had the type of synergy they needed to take on Bar Windfish. So they had the dead man lying in wait. Or going up top, dropping the elbow. Just more of these disgusting tactics. We have seen a whole new side of Mori Calliope over the last couple months, ever since our 1-year anniversary show, Will the Circle Be Unbroken? And it is disheartening and personally frightening to see. Trying to trap her in the corner, trying to keep her off of her feet so she doesn't do that fucking jumping thing. But Bar Windfish have beaten them before. Bar Windfish have defeated Takamori before. Even with that weird jumping thing she does. Oh, RKO out of somewhere. As Mori tags in Punk. Oh, axe kick. That has knocked people out before. That lethal axe kick of Yuri Ren. Going on Punk. Oh, running bulldog. The elegance and rapaciousness, that I don't know if that's the right word, of Yui Ren, and the all business, no bullshit, command sambo stylings of her sister, and that's it! And that's it! Regardless of the Undertaker interfering, regardless of the Undertaker jumping in and getting in their business, Yui Ren and Yui Ron, Bar Windfish, have won the tag team titles with a roll-up, no less. And it is not lost on me. It is not lost on me that she pinned Punk to do it. Punk subbing for an injured Takamori, an injured Kiara, becomes elite, even with the dead man interfering on Mori's behalf. Punk ends up being the wink link, and because of him, the tag team champions, Bar Windfish, Yui Ren, and Yui Ron, the Fallen Angels. Holy shit. If I'd have known things were going to be that intense, I probably would have went ahead and put that on the main event anyways. That deserves a cold one, baby. That deserves a cold one. Salute. Alright, 2 matches to go. We got a very special match coming for you, one that I don't think anyone sees coming. Before I do that, let's go ahead and take another quick look. And then we have Vice and Mature and Hishiakabona. One of them is getting a world heavyweight title shot. One of them is getting a tag team title. Or one not tag team shot. No, we already got the tag team title. One of them is getting the world heavyweight title shot. 2 of them are getting a special prize. We're going to determine that information later. Go ahead and, while we go ahead and set up for this next match, make sure everyone is here. I do want to reiterate that, yes, we are next month. We got a couple of special events coming up next month. As I announced at the beginning of the show, we are going to have the King of Fighters in early March. 8-man tag team action. No, 6-man tag team action. I'm sorry, I'm a little messed up right now. Bit of a sugar high. I had to do something, man. I had to do something to stay awake, and I don't do drugs. So, you know, I may have like eaten a couple of biscotti, get the sugar going. I hope that's not going to be a problem. But yes, later tonight, Geese Howard. Now, as far as the second event we're doing tonight, we are going to have a special, or second event we're doing in March. Because we got my birthday coming up. And I always try to do something special for my birthday. So we are, in fact, going to have 2 shows. We got a special tag team thing going. We've already had She-Hulk and Mike Hagar qualify. We've already had Disco Elysium qualify. Link and Zelda have already qualified, sheerly due to their tag team prowess. And against my better judgment, I'll announce it right now. Whoever lost the tag team title match was going to qualify as well. Whoever lost the tag team title match. So Takamori is going to be in it as well. Although they are not getting a rematch, not right out the bat. They made the conscious decision to go ahead and sub in Punk. And now we got another shot. There'll be another shot determined. A couple of very special entries.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, the Road Dogg Jesse James and the Badass Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaws. And their opponents, Coming from Dudleyville,
Yeah, we coming now. Come on.
Bubba Ray and Devon,
That's right.
the Dudley Boys.
It's like a family in here, just a little disabled. Putting it down, we lay 'em out on the table. Who's in the house? The brothers in the house. Gotta turn it on out. Let you know what we about. Kinda like Cain and Abel. A bit unstable, don't be breaking the brain. Break the whole damn table. How we shut it down? We give 'em a blast. Keep it real dope, just using their ass. That's right. Put it down. Yeah, we in the house. Yeah, come on. Okay. Fight!
Ladies and gentlemen, two of the greatest tag teams in pro wrestling history, the New Age Outlaws and the Dudley Boys. I'm making a special exception for this big tag team title thing we're doing next month. Both of these teams actually have history in the early days of World Extreme Battle Pro. Road Dogg and Billy Gunn were actually instrumental to Tokina Sora, Atsuki, and Suisei. The horrible tragedy between those three. It was the the New Age Outlaws fighting with Sora's unit, and then later INNK, Atsuki and Suisei. That started a whole downward spiral for Atsuki that eventually led to all of them signing to City 17. You can argue it started with their feud with the Outlaws, and while the Outlaws disappeared, they never actually signed a contract with World Extreme Battle Pro after their initial appearances. They did go ahead and lock themselves in. Now the Dudley Boys, Bubba Ray and Devon. Multiple title reigns everywhere they've been. The most decorated tag team in professional wrestling history. And they have had a cup of coffee in World Extreme Battle Pro. They fought Tokina Sora and Atsuki, the Soraz unit. Sora and Atsuki were briefly tag team champions, and they successfully defended the belts against the Dudley Boys. One of the very few successful title defenses in the early days of World Extreme Battle Pro. Belts were jumping everywhere. So yes, we have locked in She-Hulk and Mike Hagar. We have locked in Harrier Dubois and Kim Kapsuragi. We have locked in Lincoln Zelda. We have locked in Takamori. Who else are we going to lock in tonight? Are we making a huge mistake by letting outsiders join our little game? We're just going to have to find out. Some of the greatest legends to ever do it in this ring right now. Talking about tag team wrestling, you're talking about the Outlaws, and you're talking about the Dudley Boys. They may have not had too much of history with each other. Their trajectories may have been different, but they're going at it tonight here in the Fishing Village. Neckbreaker by Billy Gunn. The Outlaws, yes, they were a massive... They never won the tag team championships in World Extreme Battle Pro. They were a massive presence in the tag team division, then they just kind of disappeared. And here they are back again. See if they can beat the Dudleys, those damn Dudleys. Really choking out Devon, his half-brother Bubba Ray. You know, the Dudleys aren't just Bubba Ray and Devon, they're a whole big group. There's a whole bunch of Dudleys, like Sign Guy Dudley, and Dances with Dudley, and Big Dick Dudley. That's not even a joke. Big Dick Dudley was kind of a big name in ECW in the early days. Meanwhile, the Outlaws, legendary members of D-Generation X, the stable that eventually helped vault Triple H to bang Stephanie McMahon. And we all know what happened then. Road Dogg and Bubba trading punches. Just four hardcore motherfuckers out there doing what they know, doing what they love. And I thank you for sharing what I love with me tonight here at the Fishing Village. So it's going to be a relatively short show tonight. After this is the World Heavyweight title shot. 3D! The Dudley Death Drop! No one survives that shit. But they didn't go for the pin. No, they want to show off. The Dudley boys don't just want to win. They want to rub salt in the wounds and make sure that you are completely cured. Oh, jumping punch by Road Dogg. Got him in a bit of a straight jack maneuver there. Billy Gunn keeping watch. Devon tagging in Bubba Ray. Jumping pile driver. The head on the crotch. Big old scoop and slam by Billy Gunn, dropping him right on the knee. Watching the trajectory of Road Dogg and Billy Gunn's careers, alone, in singles, you never would have thought that the two of them would have had, like, really anything going for them. But when they teamed up, when they became the New Age Outlaws, it was just this amazing chemistry, a tag team chemistry. And I look for that chemistry when I try to hire wrestlers these days with this federation. Oh, Bubba Ray with a pinfall on Billy Gunn. 2.9. Getting that Bubba Bomb. Unfortunately, there are no tables in this game. Like, there are breakable, like, actual broken table pieces. But you can't put someone through a table in this game. The Dudley boys were not happy about that. They are very unhappy. Billy up in the high rent district. Road Dogg rolling up Devon. Just the two. Trying to be sneaky while the others were distracted. I want to say that ref has his eye on the ball, but the Undertaker jumping in and interfering earlier. I think Maury was scared again. She's been scared in the past in this federation. She knew that Kiara wasn't going to be out there. Her little chicken secure. Oh, Devon with a chair. They don't have tables, but they have chairs. Swinging him in. It's Famouser. Famouser on the chair. 2.9. Oh my God, 2.9. And Bubba's down. Bubba Ray Dudley is injured. But he's not the legal man, so I don't think it counts. Sitting pile driver by Devon. He's alone now. This is essentially a handicap match now. I think Devon was injured by that Famouser on the chair. We need to get someone out here. Holy shit. Why the fuck is no one getting out here? Is the water lock broken? It's going to be 2-on-1. And again, after the show, I will roll for injuries for Bubba Ray. The way it works now is we roll 2d6. If you get doubles, you're legitimately injured. Roll a 7, it's a storyline injury. Why is no one getting out here to help Bubba Ray? He may be fucking dead. But again, I guess a precedent was set with Takamori versus Lincoln Zelda. He wasn't the legal man. Although now he's going to be clean pickings for the Outlaws. Although Devon is fighting back. He is fighting back. It's not going to be, I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. The badass Billy Gunn is just going to walk all over him. I don't fucking know. It's done. Oh, Devon with the Devon cutter. But Billy Gunn is right back up. Stunner. Billy taking him to Dick Kick City, USA. Devon wanting to fight for his brother, but I think that's over. That is it. And Bubba Ray and Devon putting up a hell of a fight. But with Bubba Ray injured, it was just inevitable. And the New Age Outlaws, Road Dogg Jesse James, and Badass Billy Gunn, will be joining us in late March for our special tag team event. So now we got 5 entries. Got this main event coming. Set up the World Heavyweight Champion, Geese Howard. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Hishiaki Bono, the giant horsewoman? Is it going to be one of his 2 henchwomen, Vice and Mature? Going to go to the church quickly in a moment to see. He's Howard himself. Back to the church. Playing the same fucking song, it kind of annoys me. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, well, everyone, just kill the fucking song, alright? This is gonna be a just kill the fucking music again, thank you. Yes, you and your friend will get fucking paid at the end of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, right now,
the anticipation is just really getting to me. I've eaten so much over the last couple of hours.
honey, be careful, you drop the face station.
Oh, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you hear the theme going off, prepare for the World Heavyweight title match.
That's not right.
Sweetheart, open your case.
Why are they playing your theme music? Mine says World Heavyweight Title Shot.
I wouldn't be surprised if the man made 1,000 shoddiest fucking event she has ever had. Darling, you're clearly holding on to that case you were. You've got that title shot. Go out there and play your show.
You're right. Excuse me. There's been a mistake. There's been a mistake.
Yeah, actually, I thought Amanda said that they knew who won each case before. Maybe when I handed her my briefcase, maybe we may have switched them on accident. Mature, what the hell are you talking about? You did it for me, right? You won the Real Folk Blues last November? You won a tag team title shot? The World Heavyweight title shot? You forego a chance to fight Mr. Howard, become the World Heavyweight Champion. Just become tag team champions with me. You gave up a shot at the World Heavyweight title? We don't even know what's in these other two cases. Oh, I do, sweetheart, I do. They may have been able to seal those cases, but these razor sharp assassin's nails, they're good for more than just, things we can't admit while on camera. I may have opened my case in the bathroom. Take a look. Oh, yeah. No wonder Amanda keeps calling this the tag team thing she's doing in March. She's doing Sextet Synthesis 3. And it's going to be for the tag titles. What do you say, babe? One last go round? I'm game if you are. The moment this match is over, I want to talk to Geese. Just keep going. Keep fucking going. Ladies and gentlemen, Hishiaka Bono, #1 Buono horse, has the opportunity of a lifetime. She won the championship, or she won a championship title shot. But will she be winning the soul? As she translates this to a... Wait a minute. Geese is running out. Geese is attacking Hishiaki Bono. Geese starting right out. Not even let Hishi have her moment. Get her full title entrance. We are getting right to this. Right to the main event. I am 100% sure Matour's name was on that fucking thing. 100% sure. Hishiaki Bono with a chance of a lifetime. Taking it to Geese Howard. I don't know what Geese Howard was preparing for. He knew the 7 case holders before this event. I don't know if he could have predicted a massive chunky horse coming for his belt. Things are getting dangerous already. He's trying to wear her down. The strength of Geese Howard lifting her up from a dead start. And sumo slaps from Hishi. 15, a very dangerous 15. We have an enormous horse. Will this be her... Fuck, I forgot what's the name of the thing that the horses are trying to win in Uma Musume. Big fat horse gives you a donut, show you some love. There is no love with the legend himself, Nightmare Geese Howard. Geese Howard may not have been expecting Yoshiaki Bono to be the one who actually got the World Heavyweight title shot at the Revachol Rumble a couple weeks ago, but I don't think it matters. He's proven he can dare to take on all comers. Geese with the T-bone suplex. Got with the straight jacket. Trying to wear Ishii out immediately. Trying to choke her down. This would be a massive feather in the cap for Trayson Academy. For the Muscle Gym. For Symboli Rudolph. Who's hiring all these horsey girls for me? Ishii gets the better of that slap fight with Geese, just barely. Oh, ground and pound. Big Mama grounding and pounding. Iron claw to the face. Wrenching away. Geese Howard trying to keep Ishii off her base. The power, the strength of that big chunky horse lady. Trying to keep her off of her base, off of her footing. Because any one good power move could end it. Like a top rope choke slam. Ishii Akibono with the opportunity. 2.9! I don't think Geese is taking this seriously. Massive choke slam by Ishii. Geese is out on his face. STO. But he's always got a backup plan. Oh, big old running palm strike. Pulling paw driver by Ishii, but Geese is right back up. Knee to the gut of the horsey. Big STO by Geese. Oh, big crushing hug. I think she just wanted to give him a hug, honestly. We're taking this to Geese Tower all the way to the donut shop. You gotta think little Biwa Pegasus is watching with anticipation back at Trayson Academy. As Ishii is taking it to Geese and sending him flying. Almost hit Idiot Doom Spiral with that one. Whatever you do, don't call Abigail. Geese missing with the Replicant. Hitting the karate rush, but tripping him up by the horse. This would be a rookie sensation if she could dethrone Geese for the World Heavyweight title. Big old palm to the strike of Geese's head. Oh, big elbow. Big kick by Geese. An elbow to the back of Mr. Geese Howard himself. The most dominant, arguably most dominant champion we've had in this federation's history. But Ishii's taking him to task. That your kind of wheelbarrow type of thing? Enormous horse flattening you. But Geese's martial arts prowess. That deadly it is. And that's it. That is it. She put up a hell of a fight. She put her heart and soul into that attempt, and for the briefest glimmer of hope, she almost had it. I believe she almost had it. But once again, we leave the fishing village tonight with Geese Howard as our reigning and defending World Heavyweight Champion. And as far as Vice and Mature, they've got a little special something planned, or a little something left over. I am 100% sure that it was Mature and Ishii, or Vice and Ishii. I'm 100% sure Mature. I'll double check the cases. Double check the cases after the show. Got something big happening. King of Fighters, early in March. Late March, we got a little something special as well. And I will announce what's happening in March when it's time. So, Geese Howard, further cementing his legacy as the World Heavyweight Champion. But as far as the tag team titles go, they are now back in the hands of Bar Windfish. Thank you for stopping by the Fishing Village, ladies and gentlemen. Next show will be the King of Fighters in early March. I think it'll be pre-recorded. I think I'm going to pre-record it and release it as a Friday matinee special. And then, I think it's going to be my birthday week. We got a little special something for the, what? Hold on. Fuck, I was right. Geese, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck has happened to this place? Dr. Bridget later. Clanker, thank you for stopping by. Jinx, thank you for stopping by. Malone, thank you for stopping by. Lurkers, VOD Watcher, Second Screen Saints. Today may have not been the biggest show, but it was more of a setup for March. March, my birthday month. It's going to be epic. We're going to have a couple of massive shows. It's going to be a hell of a fucking time. When you have these big shows, you got to set them up, and this is the setup. I am your faithful Amanda Splatts, the Amanda Splatts Project, Desert Eagle of Flavor, Storyteller Mahavre. Please stop by back at 2 p.m. today for Gentleman's Dispute and Buckshot Roulette with Malone, Dead Mac, and P-Wall. You have a good night. Just going to go ahead and roll quickly for injuries. Rolling 2d6. If you get doubles, then you're out for that amount of votes. If a 7, it's just a storyline injury. That is what Takadashi Kiara had, storyline. Only person currently legitimately injured is Tony Khan. So rolling for Mary Ivanskaya. 3 and a 5, that's a D. No injury. Rolling for Bubba Ray Dudley. 2 and a 3, that's a 5. No injuries reported from the show. I'm sorry.